Morning. Hello. How is everybody doing? Thank you, anybody that watches this and then catches the replay. My name is Val, and if anyone is new to my channel, I am a jewelry creator, mostly earrings, and I like to craft and do-it-yourself projects, and that's what my content is about. So consider subscribing if you have not, and if you are returning, welcome back, Jewel. Thank you for coming. I'm just gonna I did a video the other day, I think it was Monday, on like a day in my life, and so this is another one. This is a day in the life of small business person and jewelry creator, a DIYer. So this is what I'm just gonna kind of do some chit chat today, get some orders made and things like that. So thank you for watching. I know YouTube is busy in the morning. A lot of people are morning people, and we do shows in the morning, and then my friends catch the replay and all of that good stuff. Okay, so I am ready, and I'm gonna just kind of pick up a little bit. I've got my box here at wood beads. I have different bins and things like that for my beads, and so this one goes back here. I need to kind of clean up my workbench, and then I'm gonna get started. I'm gonna use my computer, go into my Etsy shop, and look and see what people have ordered and what I can create, and then I will point my camera down and show you guys what I'm working on. I'm just kind of straightening up. So I just have my bag of hoops, and I'm gonna put those in a drawer behind me. Ideally, I need to be picking up in the evenings or in the afternoon after I'm done with the last thing I'm gonna create. But I usually head out to to ship things and everything at the post office, so I don't always get time to clean up my bench. So these are stickers. Got some stickers for when I package. So if there's anybody that wants to see a video on how I package my orders. Hi Wanda, how are you? Thank you for joining me. Just kind of doing a day in my life video, Wanda. I did one the other day about just what I do, my morning work and stuff like that, creating orders. So that's all I'm doing today. When I do live, sometimes it helps me get my work done. So good morning to you. I hope you have a wonderful day. I love your Jeep. It's so beautiful. Your video, all of your videos are good, and then I love the ones too about your Jeep. That's a pretty vehicle. So yesterday somebody got a wristlet with one of the keychains. So I'm just cleaning up, putting my beads back. I have gotten to the point where I am organized enough to get by. It used to be just a complete and total mess on my work desk, but now I've got little things that help me keep organized just a little bit better. So this tiny little thing here is a needle. I use that to help me put together my wristlet. So I'm going to try to get more into bracelets with my smaller beads. I'm not there yet. I don't know why. One of my customers asked for it, so I know enough that I'm supposed to be doing what my customers ask for. I'm just not quite used to those bracelets, but I'll get there. And I have some Christmas crafts that I have not shown. Maybe I can get into that this weekend. I think I did a short the other day on Monday with a lot of my Christmas earrings. So I have to show you guys how I did them, and I have to do my annual snowman earrings. So these are little bows I made. I made these by hand with the little bows. Little spool of ribbon. You get them Walmart, any craft store has little spools of ribbon for like $1. This one, I love that. It's plaid, like a buffalo plaid. It's green and like navy blue. I like that one a lot because I guess typically when I think of the Christmas plaid, I'm thinking red or something, but I like the green too. And I have a gold. And what I did the other day was made little wreath earrings. I thought it was cute. They might go with Christmas sweaters. And yesterday I had my first purchase of a Christmas earring, so that's cool. Maybe other people will be wanting some of those. I feel like it's a little early to talk about Christmas, but um, in retail you have to. They start so early. I know before I had a business, I would complain about. Sorry. I would complain about people starting too early with the crap like Christmas and Halloween. You know, in July you'd see fall things going up and stuff like that. But now I get it. You have to get ready. You have to get your shops ready for when all those Christmas and fall sales do happen. So that's what I'm working on. You're having a good day so far. That's good. Me too. I am improving my water intake. I've lost a few pounds, so working on a healthier journey. I got a whole jug of water to finish. I'm supposed to have a gallon a day. I can't. I am drinking more, so I got to get to that gallon mark today. So yeah, I'm a morning person, so I like to get up and get stuff started and get going. So got my calendar here. It helps me to stay kind of grounded and put down things I want to get done during the day. So I'm gonna try to make sure I write down things every day to help me stay organized and all my thoughts that I have about maybe designs and things like that. I've got another little notebook for that. I've got some long-term goals that I created for myself this morning, and they're long-term, so I don't have. Thank you. I can't say that I did it on my own. I like junk food a little too much, but I had a doctor visit, kind of a come to Jesus doctor visit, and so I know what I have to do. So I've been wanting to do it, but now I have an incentive to do it. I want to be healthier. Yeah, I don't want high blood pressure or any of those other problems that come sometimes with getting a little older. So nothing but positivity and drinking water, way less sugar, way less salt. That's what I'm about these days. Unless there's like a holiday, I don't have a need to be eating all the little treats that I like a little too much. Yeah, I gotta lower that blood pressure. I can do better. I have to drink lots of water, and I'm doing it. So thank you for the encouragement there. And I have, like I was saying, I know some people do dream boards and different things. Mine that I have written down this morning are 2 long-term goals. My issue is I don't know what the date is that I would like these goals to happen by. So that's what I have to work on next. Trying to see what is a reasonable date for these long-term goals. One is personal, the health one, and the other one is a business one. So if that business one comes true, I know I'm already blessed, but I know that'll be a big blessing. But I'm already thankful to God for everything, and I already know I'm blessed now. So I think I'm about ready to point things down. Maybe I've picked up this enough to get going. I've got about 3 or 4 things I think I'm gonna make. I've been averaging, trying to cut my orders in half, and that way not be behind. And so I think I have 8 things to make. So if I get 4 things done this morning, that'll be good. And then I'll make the other 4 tomorrow, and hopefully some more things will come in today. So these are just some beads. That's a teal color. Somebody did order that. I have that out because someone used it, and then some people like this dark rainbow color. Kind of iridescent. I've used this color but in a different bead. I think I'm gonna work with that today. And I've got these silver beads. I mostly work with this in gold, but I'm gonna use. I bought that silver to try to work with that. So just have different projects going on, and I'm thinking that's gonna help me stay current. My Etsy shops to post daily, or at least one new item daily if I can swing it. If not, I won't beat myself up. You know, it can be every other day or something, but maybe try to cycle out some old things that didn't sell, and then every day do some one thing new. So I can make that a short-term goal. You know, every day make one new listing. So I'm getting ready to point down and kind of keep sprucing up so there's not such a huge mess down here. Got my earrings out from yesterday. I do have a little spot. This is one of those things that I never could keep up with, but those little Dollar Tree organizers have helped me tremendously. And for anybody that's just here for the crafting, feel free to fast forward through this part, but I sure do appreciate anybody that listens to the whole thing. You're very kind. These go back here. Alright, and I know, gotta look at my computer, I think, to see which order I have to make first. Probably need to put my computer there. That would probably be helpful. Okay. I have a thing of water here. I mean, my coffee, but I've also got water, so coffee kind of keeps me going. And I need to be drinking that less and have more water. I'll put my computer there. That way I can have my Etsy shop on the computer pulled up and see what I have to create, what orders I have to make. So, and the first pair of earrings I'm going to show is one I worked on the other day. I didn't get it listed yet in my shop, but it's only for people that like that look of the teeny tiny beads. Some people don't like them. They like maybe the larger things, so it's just preference, whatever people like. And I try to have something for everybody, or maybe not everybody, for a lot of people that like hoops. They always, the gurus, like they call them, people always say that it's good to niche down and have one type of item and not just too many things in your shop, because people won't know what your shop is about. What's your brand about if you have, you know, a million different items in there? So I sort of have niche down. I know in a broad sense I make earrings, and then if I niche down further, it's going to be hoops, of course, because I make those a lot. And then, I guess, yeah, hoops and metal earrings. That's kind of what I stick to. And I'm thinking for Christmas, I'd like to make a few more necklace and earring sets, because people might be looking for gifts and things like that. So let's see how I'm looking down here on the bench. I do have quite an organizer to do this evening. All right. Okay, so this is the pair that I was talking about just a little earlier. It is, they're kind of on the large side. They're 50 millimeters. That is not quite 2 inches. So they just have the different types, different colored beads, and then I'm hoping everybody can see pretty well. All right, they just have different colors, and I added some silver there, so that's what I worked on that I want to get in there in the shop. And what I'm going to work on now is maroon. That's the color that usually comes up in the fall. And sometimes I've been asked where I got those maroon beads from, because I guess it's kind of a hard thing to come by perhaps, but I'm going to make maroon today. And these are, let's see what size. I want to say these are 10 maybe? 11. These are small. These are the small 11, the really small ones. Looks a little fuzzy. Is that better? Okay, I hope that's better. It looks a little fuzzy from here. Let me see, what color is the, let's see. I need to see what color, I mean, sorry, not color, what size that I've got to make. What is the size I need? Believe somebody wanted a 40 millimeter, I think. Kind of medium sized. I'm sorry, I'm just looking at my computer, looking at my orders here. Maybe I should title this one Create With Me, Create Orders. I don't remember what I titled. Let's see. Orders. Okay, yeah, I need 40 millimeters, and then I got a small wood bead to make, wood bead hoop. All right, so, okay, yay, organization. It helps, doesn't it? I have my 40 millimeters right there. So I thought about going back to Dollar Tree. These things are, I love these. I think I have two. I need to go back because the little compartments are big enough to keep these hoops in, like, perfectly. When I see, does this fit? Yeah, even the 50 millimeter fits. I did not realize that. So yeah, I definitely want to get another one of those. Yeah, cool. I love these containers because I really have a ton of small beads, and these kind of are stackable too, and I've misplaced the top, but they kind of stack one on top of the other. Excuse me. All right, so this one is like a half full. Sometimes the hoops I make are less, you put the beads on completely all around, and then sometimes it's just half full. So this one is the one that's this kind of half full. It's the first creation of the day. The color maroon. This is one of my favorite colors, especially in the fall. Yeah. I like maroon and like navy, and then all those neutral colors, the olive and cream colored, tan. Love those colors. Probably all year round, but especially in the fall. I guess I should timestamp this or when I start creating. I did a little bit of rambling this morning, but just wanted to chit chat. That's what the video is called, Chit Chat. So that's exactly what I've done. So got these going, and these aren't going to take very long. I have to see what's next. I think one of them is a hoop for Christmas, and I don't know. We'll see when I'm gonna do that one. I might do this one after the live. But when you have these little bitty beads like that, one of the keys is you have to bend to make it easier on yourself and be able to put it on the hoop. You have to bend that wire kind of just right so that the beads will fit on, and then you bend it back when it's time to finish your work. This listing I made about 2 years ago, and it seemed like it was popular 2 years ago, but it's picking up a little bit again. So I guess that's maybe the seasonal colors, and I think that's what happens sometimes. A listing will be popular, but then people will kind of not buy it, and then they'll come back around. But that's one thing I like about at the Etsy shop, or I guess having a website. You put one picture out, and then you could sell from that same picture, still earn money for yourself with that same picture 2 years later. That picture was made so long ago, but people can still see it if they're looking for this color earring. They just type, you know, that color maroon in the search, and then I guess it will pop up. I suppose that's how it works. I know that has something to do with it. So there's one. I need to look at that picture again to see if I've got too many beads on there. I try to make the item look as much like the picture as it can. Yeah, I think that's, maybe take off one or two. I think that's good. I don't know, it just looks so fuzzy, and I can't quite figure out why. It looks a little fuzzier than normal. I'm sorry if anyone's having trouble seeing. So to get that off, I have to bend it back a little. I think I had just a couple too many beads. All right, and then I'm gonna finish the other one. So very simple, straightforward pair this morning to start with. The next one is small pair. And I don't know what other colors I've got for customers, but I do know I want to try the dark rainbow color today at some point. Maybe make a size like that in the dark rainbow. That's a color that it's not as popular as my Picasso bead thing items, but kind of popular. It's like shiny purples and blues. It reminds me of nighttime, like the nighttime sky. That dark rainbow color. It's pretty. So no complaints. I'm doing what I like to do right now. Very blessed. And then I have to head to the post office. I do believe I've got a few supplies to pick up today at Hobby Lobby. Or Michael's. Probably Hobby Lobby has more of what I'll need. They have the beads. They have a lot of the beads that I use in Hobby Lobby. Looks about like that's got it. All right, there's one pair. And I don't think I have any more where I need to make this color. I'm gonna grab a drink of water here. One thing I've realized too, in addition to drinking more water while I'm, just sitting here working, I'm gonna have to make a point to every couple hours or so get up and do aerobics, or watch. Maybe I have to watch some something so I can get some exercise going, because all this sedentary lifestyle is not good. You got to get up and move, and so since I just sit, like by nature what I do is sitting, I have to make a more of an effort to get up and do more. All right, so I got 20 millimeters is the next pair. They're my little hoops. And let's see. Pull a picture, make sure I'm making everything properly. So this one is wood. I have my little wood beads here, and they're small. Okay. So I'm gonna just bend the stem back and go for it. This customer would like bead mixture. She wants the shades of brown and that vanilla bean color. Excuse me. Really simple design, straightforward, not hard to make. Just little cute earrings, you know. I know so many people like the bold pieces, kind of statement pieces, and I like those too. Probably have more of the things on the little smaller side as far as what I create. But those big, beautiful bold pieces are lovely too. All right. And sometimes I will give a freebie. I don't all the time, but sometimes I do, especially if it's something small and easy to make like this. And maybe that would turn into a repeat customer. Okay, there's one pair, and I think I'm gonna throw in another pair for this one. They're kind of easy to make. I need some more water, I guess. Excuse me. I took some of my coffee there. I have stopped drinking so much coffee all during the day and in the evening, and I grabbed some green tea. So I think that's helping me too. And I don't really put sugar in the green tea. I've got honey I put in there one time, but I couldn't even taste the honey, so I'm just like, it's fine without anything. My mom used to drink green tea, and I wish I had picked up that habit earlier. I didn't bend this back, did I? Years ago, when I was younger, I used to drink strictly tea, and I kind of wish I hadn't picked up that coffee habit, because it's gotten pretty bad. I love my coffee to the point that I have probably been drinking too much of it, so I'm trying to go back towards tea at least half the time. But yeah, I remember the green tea she used to keep right in her kitchen cabinet. She was a tea drinker. She really didn't get into coffee much at all. She could take a cup now and then, but I've picked up my dad's habit. My dad loved coffee, and I have followed in his footsteps. All right. I'm sorry if my hands have not been on camera. I'm just adding the beads to the wooden beads to the hoop. I know they have a TikTok store, so that might be something in my future to try to add that to my arsenal. Let's see, what's the next thing? Okay, I see. I've got some blue bead earrings to make. Those, okay. I have an interest in this smaller size come up a lot more lately. It's the memory wire earrings, but they're not the large ones, they're the smaller that I've gotten more interest in there. And they want the blue color. So I need to grab the blue beads, right? And these are some of my favorite beads because I already love blue. That's my color. And these are like, there's an edge to them. They're just speckled and swirled, and they just, they remind me of something that maybe you see on pottery, where you have different drops and things like that. Just, I really don't know if the camera will pick it up, but it's not matte, or they're shiny, and it's like a glaze. That's what it reminds me of, pottery glaze. Little pieces of pottery, like painting. So I love that. That's why I love the Picasso beads, I think. They're not just the plain color. They have little additions. So thank you to everybody that's watching, and anybody that's catching the replay. How are you? Glad you're here. I tried to get these the same size, so you don't have different size hoops. I've done that a time or two, and I get so mad at myself for doing all that work. And then the finished product is different sizes, because you kind of have to, in some cases, start over and do it again, but it's all part of the process. So that's why I'm trying to cut down a little bit, and then I'll be done with this pair. And then later on this afternoon, it'll be time to go to the post office. All right, I need my tools that I just put away. And what did I do with them? I have my canteen of coffee there, see? Where are my, there they are. So, no, that's the wrong, I'm gonna have to start labeling my boxes. I've got lots of those boxes, those blue boxes. Hope I'm not trying to catch a cold here. Okay, I've got this box with all my tools. And I've got a little thing in front of me too, a round container where I've got all my tools. Hello, Sirius. There's my cat opening my door. Hey, Siri. Did y'all hear Siri? Sirius, did you come to join us in making these earrings? All right, I think I'm ready. Just make a loop at the end here, and I have wire. I have the pliers for the memory wire, but they are not helpful with what I have to do here. They're just a tad too large, and they make that loop larger when I need a smaller loop right there. So that's why I don't use the memory wire pliers, but I do use that memory wire cutter. So there's an interesting story behind this listing. I have one picture in Etsy with 3 different shades and this size of hoop, and it took a while for it to even start doing well. I think I probably put this one on about 2 years ago, and if it's not 2 years, it's been nearly 2 years. Not a lot of interest in it, but it's picked up lately. So that is one thing about the Etsy shop. I don't know, sometimes the older listings will pick up. So if you know you have a decent listing, but there aren't sales right away, probably sometimes it's good to keep it there, and then it will pick up. Because this is definitely one of those. I did not used to make this medium size too much at all. Mostly they were either larger or smaller. But I'm gonna start toying with this design. I've seen where people are doing lots with double hoops, one inside of the other one. So I'm gonna mess with that design a little bit, because I can't always make the exact same thing, and that's a part of growth too, I'm sure. Trying different things, because I want to stay relevant. I want my shop to stay up to date. So I have a design in my head. Maybe I can come back later on this afternoon with that one, or might even have time to try that new design now. This is why I have to have this small loop there. I even probably need one less bead here. I try to get it have as many beads as I need at the top. Let's see if I can close that up. Yeah, I can close it. But see, you don't want the you don't want any loop that's too large there. Kind of needs to be as small as possible there at the top. But yeah, I did this hoop in a seafoam color, almost like a turquoise color, and I got a really good review from that nice customer, and they left a picture of the item in the review, and so I think that's probably why a few people have grabbed it. Etsy, usually they will whatever sells in your shop, they will promote it, I guess, in their algorithm, or however all those things work. And so she made a nice review with a picture of her earrings, and so I think maybe that has something to do with the uptick in sales in this particular style. Whatever the reason, I'm glad. Yeah, I am. I'm very thankful. I've got things to create pretty much daily. And yeah, I've been enjoying the cooler weather. Fall, it's my time of year. It still gets warm, but it's just cooler, and it's really pleasant in the morning, especially. I remember one year, which is recent past, maybe 3 years ago. It was 90 degrees in October, and I was in disbelief. And also, our air went out, and it took the person, from what I remember, a decent amount of time to come by and fix our air. They were, since that October was unusually warm, they probably had tons of homes to go to, but running a fan, like a box fan in October, and that not being enough, that's nuts, even for Georgia. But yeah, that was a hot fall. Okay, that's my canteen. Having my coffee. Jump rings and ear wires. That's what's needed. And my computer charger. I need that too. Okay, just charging on my computer. Sorry for the delay. Okay, I need jump rings. Oh yeah, I have those in here. These are great. If anybody crafting out there doesn't use these, you get them at Dollar Tree. They have a lot of little compartments where you can just put whatever little things you need. And I have tons and tons of little bitty things and items and oh wow, and I didn't see what I need yet. Where are my little jump? They're already out. Okay. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It looks like I can fit about 8 of these inside of one of my Sterilite drawers there. My little drawers that I have. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Actually, these even fit in there. Only 2 of them, but these fit in the drawers too. So it's like being super organized. If you can get the compartments, you get the little organizers inside the drawer to organize the drawer. That's pretty cool. And yeah, I'm still working on it, but yeah, I have a system, at least for my most needed materials. I have a system for those. What time is it getting to be? Okay, it's just after 9. Wonderful. I have such, on those days where I have my work done before noon, I get so happy. Of course, I still have orders, so I can't say I'm done, but I can say I have done. But if I wanted to go ahead and knock it out today, that would give me time to work tomorrow in the t-shirt shop. So it all works out. I'm just closing the jump ring up, attaching the jump ring to the loops and the earrings, and ear wires are what I need now, and then I'll be done with that one. What am I looking for? Ear wires. I just had them in my hand. Okay, so finish up here. I need to make sure these are large enough. They look kind of small. I believe that listing says 1 1/8 inches or something. That memory wire is it's the smaller kind. Let me see. I don't think I've got my, I don't have the ruler, but it'll be okay for now. If I have to redo them, it's all good. Okay, that's probably gonna be it for now, and then I will have a thought about what I'd like to do as far as keeping the same design on the hoop, but then adding to it. Let's see. Put these away. Yeah, I think I'm gonna call it a day for call it morning, and then maybe catch some more friends to have morning shows now. But thank you for the thumbs up, and thanks for everybody watching. Thanks for catching the replay. Anybody new to the channel, welcome, and come back anytime, and we can chit chat about earrings and crafting. So hope you have a great day. Thanks for joining me.